Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Runnemede Joint Planning and Zoning Board meeting. I ask you to please stand and pledge allegiance to the flag. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone that was very important to our community since we met last on April 27th. Ex-councilman John Ranieri passed away. John was my councilmatic seat on this board for many years. John was a founding member of the Green Team. John was a founding member of Reimagine Runnemede. He did many, many things for our community, and unfortunately, he lost his battle with brain cancer. So I just wanted to recognize everything he did for all of us in our community, and may he rest in peace. Thank you. Also want to wish my vice chair happy birthday. He's 29 again, so happy birthday, Joe. So, public notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Act has been given by the clerk in the following manner: posted on the bulletin board in the Borough Clerk's office and published on the Borough of Runnemede website. May I have roll call, please?
Ms. Cleaver?
Yes.
Mr. Opperly, your birthday boy?
Here.
Ms. Gushin? Here. Mr. Buckheim?
Here.
Mr. Canella?
Here.
Ms. Farmer? Here. Mr. Rizzo?
Here.
Baker Paz is excused.
Mr. Sapira?
Here.
Ms. Burke? Here. Mr. Rowan?
Here.
And Mr. Bob?
Here.
Great, thank you. Next order of business is swearing in the professionals, please.
Yes, Steve, would you raise your right hand? Solemnly swear the testimony that you're about to give this board tonight is truthful and accurate?
Yes.
And in accordance with the standards of your profession?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Next order of business would be a request for approval of the minutes from the April 22nd meeting. Is there any questions or changes to the minutes? Do I entertain a motion for the approval?
I make that motion.
Mr. Buckheim and Mr. Canella, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. Old business, resolution 2615, Mr. Rowan.
Yes, this was an application regarding premises located at 713 West 3rd Avenue, Block 16854, which lies in our R1 residential zoning district. This was an application for a bulk variance to construct a pole barn for the purposes of storage. The application was approved with conditions which were set forth in the resolution. So we just need a motion to memorialize.
Entertain a motion to memorialize the resolution, please.
Motion.
Mr. Boyzon.
Second.
Second.
By Mr. Buckheim. We have roll call, please.
Ms. Cleaver?
Yes.
Mr. Opperly?
Yes.
Ms. Gushin? Yes. Mr. Buckheim?
Yes.
Mr. Vanella?
You were here.
Ms. Farmer?
Yes.
Mr. Rizzo?
Yes.
Mr. Sapira?
Okay, thank you very much. All right, new business, application 2403, which is application. You abstained, didn't you? You abstained. Okay, application 2403 is application for a minor subdivision. Mr. Opperly is going to step down because he's related to one of the folks involved with the application. He will be a member of the public, and he, of course, will be entitled to testify if he would like to on this application. Okay, Mr. Rowan.
Okay, the applicant here, Raghu, is it?
Come on, John.
Come on up.
Hello.
Hi. Sir, would you please raise your right hand? If you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give this evening before this board is truthful and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
I do.
Looks like this is a minor subdivision where the applicant is requesting a subdivision from a adjoining lot to enable him to acquire 2,865 square feet of land from the owner of block, I think it's 170, lot 1. And you are blocks 170, lot 9, is that
Yes.
correct, sir? Okay. Now, you're not being represented by Mr. Thatcher's office this evening?
No, Barbara Pippin is.
What's that?
Barbara Pippin is Thatcher's her attorney.
Oh, okay, all right, that's fine. So you're not
David had
representing?
prepared didn't David prepare the application?
Yeah, we did the
Right.
application, yes.
So that was probably.
Okay, so, but you're proceeding this evening, not to the matter.
Representing myself,
Representing
yes.
yourself. Okay, fine, all right.
In my case, yeah, so back in 2020, we were looking to get an addition on the home. I reached out to the borough, Keith Knight at the time when he was there. He came out, looked at the property, and he realized that the pool was on the property line. When I bought the house in 2005, almost 21 years ago, we did a buy-owner type of a transaction. No realtors involved. It's clean cut and simple. Being 27 years old at the time, there was no site plans for the property. So our backyard backs up to just a couple yards of tree line. Can't imagine anybody would ever build anything. Years later, I found out that Barbara and her husband at the time, they owned the property. So Keith Knight brought it to my attention, the pool was on the property line. And at that point, I decided, let me go in the right direction, reached out to Barbara to try to purchase it. Because we wanted everything to be legit. We didn't know that the pool was on the property line. And we started an addition at the time. We went up second floor. That was being kept separate. And that's where we went with it.
So if I'm having, if that's all you have, I can try to assist by.
Sure.
Thank you. Madam Chair, refer the board and the applicant for May 18, 2026 review. This is for a minor subdivision, which is really an adjustment of the lot line between the two subject properties. The applicant's property lot 9 and the adjacent lot 1. We have, and as the applicant indicated, this corrects a encroachment on the lot 9 for its building improvements. There is a variance that's required, as outlined on page 305, meant for maximum lot coverage, where the lot coverage on lot 9 will be 46%, where 35% is permitted. It is noted that this is going to decrease the amount of non-conformance. Currently, it's 61%, and this is going to bring it to 46% when he obtains the additional lot area to be successful this evening. The applicant has, the professional tri-state engineering has provided a certification that there's no environmental impact to wetlands or wetlands transition areas, and there's several compliance items in terms of the actual subdivision, which I assume the applicant will agree to coordinate with his professional. So it's an application for a minor subdivision with one variance.
We just have the one variance, the lot frontages are pre-existing non-conformances.
There are several pre-existing non-conforming that are noted in our review, but the only relief that is being granted is for the purpose.
Okay. Are there any questions from the board on this? I did visit the property. I see where it backs up to the woods and all that good stuff. You have a very nice house, by the way. You did very nice. It's a pretty cool little cul-de-sac you have back there. So, does anybody have any questions for the professionals or for the applicant?
No, no, this time.
At this point in time, we'll open the meeting up to the public. Anyone from the public wishing to speak on this matter only, please come up to the microphone and state your name and address, please.
Joe Alkley, 233 Sunnybrook Road, Runnemede. Mr. Bach, in your review letter, you had stated about him having permits for everything, and also you had mentioned other non-conforming issues. What would they be? Would they have to be resolved as well?
It's noted that there's several pre-existing non-conforming in terms of building setbacks, which are noted in our review letter. Is that what you're speaking to?
That, and also, you had mentioned about him having the permits for the pool and the other stuff.
So I think the applicant provided testimony that that was constructed prior to him purchasing the home.
No, not the pool.
You,
We
and I
put the pool
misunderstood.
up years ago.
So-
And that's when Keith Knight, we were getting the permit.
I'll wait for all the questions, then I'll follow up the questions.
Yeah, I just want to make sure all the permits, he's got that zoning.
Well, zoning would be achieved by this.
Right.
But in terms of any of the building subcode official permits, that's going to be up to our construction office.
So he's got to apply for all those after this. He's approved.
I have to suggest that it would be under the construction office.
Right.
It's their decision. We're only here for the.
Yes, I
zoning.
understand that. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else from the public wishing to speak?
So with that, I'm going to ask the applicant to return the microphone. So this resolves your zoning issue. Have you coordinated with the building department regarding any outstanding permits required?
So,
for the pool?
yeah, that's the part I forgot to mention. So when Keith Knight came out and we talked about the permit, that's when I started the permit application. And that's when we noticed that my pool was on the property. Keith Knight came out because it was prior to my addition that I was getting built. And that's when he pointed out to me, you have a permit for the pool. That's how I told him no. And we started to do the application, but then found out that the pool was on the property.
So, as a condition of any approval, is there any objection that you'll obtain any building permits necessary from our construction office for?
I'll obtain any of them, sure, yes.
And provide evidence of same, if they require building permits, and if they don't require building permits, you'll provide whatever information necessary to the board secretary.
Absolutely,
As a condition
yes.
of any approval.
And I tried to get this going in the right direction 6 years ago. There was too many setbacks. So,
Understood. That's all I have.
Any other questions for the applicant or the professionals? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Radu.
Thank you.
Proceeding. Okay, Mr. Rowan.
Yes, as with any variance or approvals that are granted, the board has the right to set forth certain conditions in the approval. I would recommend that we make, as a condition of the approval, the 4 items contained in Mr. Bach's review comments regarding obligations, which would be the surveyor to include in the final survey that is prepared in this matter. I know Mr. Bach said something about the wetlands, but I would also include that just to...
They have already provided and complied with that certification.
Okay,
I just wanted
so-
to know, because that was under a prior review, they have provided the necessary wetlands.
All right, so that number 1 is not required now, Steve?
It's a note of that certification, the last line. has
Oh,
been
okay,
added.
all right, I didn't see. But the other ones would be conditions, as well as the condition that the applicant will obtain any and all building permits which would have been required and proof that those permits have been closed out.
Right, and that's for the in-ground pool and any shed and paper area.
An in-ground pool or?
oh, no, above.
Above ground.
Well, I knew it was above ground. Mistaken.
Oh, it's over, sir.
I hope they were good. As well as pavers.
Paver and shed.
That's an existing shed.
Yes.
Just to the applicant, you understand, sir, that you've got to prepare, or your attorney has to prepare subdivision deeds for both properties.
Okay.
And they have to be in, I think, within 150 days, Steve, or
95 days.
under 100? Well, within the time limits provided
I
by
believe it has to be filed within 95 days of the memorializing resolution, which is next month, is when the resolution will be memorialized. You must file with the county clerk, or the time has expired. So,
If that's not,
the essence.
if that's not completed, sir, then any memorialization of a resolution is void.
So Their clock starts on the 24th of June.
You get with your
Okay.
attorney and get with Tri-State and all system.
Okay.
So they would be the conditions.
Subdivision need for
So
some
based on
comment?
that, Madam Chairman, we just need to get a motion to approve with the conditions set forth in the record.
Okay. Entertain the motion to approve with the conditions read.
So moved.
I'm sorry, we
It's
need
okay.
approval of bulk variance for
Lot coverage.
lot coverage to permit 46% regarding lot 9, where 35 is the maximum coverage permitted.
And we're reducing it on lot 9, correct?
So it's still a variance, but the mitigating circumstances, that's less
Yep.
of non-conformance.
Yep. You have all that, David?
Yes.
All set for a motion, Dave?
Yes.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve as read. Second. Mr. Vanel, may we have roll call, please?
Ms. Kleehammer?
Yes.
Ms. Fusion? Yes. Mr. Buckheim?
Yes.
Mr. Vanella?
Yes.
Ms. Farmer?
Yes.
Mr. Herzl?
Yes.
Mr. Shapiro?
Okay, you're all set, guys. Thank you very much.
Did you have
Good
a
luck.
question right there? If you want to come up and I'll make an answer. So there's, we're going to do this by instead of land. So you can do one for your property, showing what's added, and one for your adjacent neighbor's property, showing what's deducted. So there's two deeds, two written descriptions. So I'll get with your attorney and get with Tri-State. So yes, it's good. You'll be surprised how fast it goes. All right, well, thank you.
Okay, the next order of business is application 2606, applications for residential bulk variance for impervious coverage to install a pool. Let's give Beth a minute, Dave,
Yeah.
please.
This is for Davis Road, 1603 Davis Road.
Good evening, how are you?
Folks, if you're both going to give a testimony tonight, in fact, why don't we swear you both in, whether you do or you don't, give testimony. Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give this board this evening is truthful and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
I do.
Okay, you're on.
We just submitted an application for a variance increase of, well, I don't even know the terms.
If I may.
Yes, please. We just want an in-ground pool for our kids.
So the application is for an installation of an in-ground pool in an area that we're currently have an above-ground pool.
Yeah, we got rid of it because
Yeah.
Well, previously it was an
Previously,
above-ground pool. The properties in the R1 residential district, the property generally complies with the application, generally complies except for lot coverage. As calculated in our review, it's only for 0.5% over the lot coverage. In the actual application.
it was my mistake. I'm
In
not
the
the right
actual
numbers.
application, it was somewhere much higher in the high 40s, I believe.
Mhm.
But what this is for an application for the installation of the pool and for the increase in lot coverage from 35.5% where 35% is required. The only condition that we're going to recommend, except for there's several items in our review letter, I'll just go through them. That you're going to comply with any of our comments with the required fencing around the pool for the right height. That also silt fence,
Yep.
which is the little black fence that stops the erosion from going on adjacent properties. Dimension of the pool added to the grading plan with the material of the pool deck and surrounding the pool shall be indicated on the plan and revise the grading plan as noted. The one other condition, Dave, and I believe Karen Weiss of my office spoke with you
Yes,
today.
sorry.
Just a specific addition that did not make it into the letter, that any excess soil excavated for the pool must be removed off-site, so you're not affecting or changing the grade of your existing property. With that, I have no additional questions. Anything that I said that you disagree with?
No, everything's great.
Just, Steve, once again, the conditions of the conditions of any approval will comply with your comments, is that correct?
Yes, and
And in addition, any excess soil removed as regarding the excavation
so as not to change the
must be removed from the
so as
system.
not as to change the existing grades of the property.
So,
Yeah, it is in the contract.
Existing grade, okay.
You guys understand that no permit's going to be issued until his office
Yes,
gets everything?
which when I spoke to Karen,
Karen.
she said that our grading guy might, so much, you know, do they work with him all the time? Huh?
Donovan Land Survey, and James Macaroni.
Yes, Monroe.
So just make sure Mr. Macaroni makes his compliance submission to us in a timely fashion. We'll,
Yeah.
so you get a compliance letter that says all conditions have been met.
So then we get in a letter, or what, wait
Well,
for the
Mr.
next?
Macaroni, you should make sure Mr. Macaroni has our review.
Yeah,
And also, if you give Ms. Macaroni a copy of this review, he can get moving on it
I
and
did.
do a submission to our office.
yeah. Then Karen said she was also gonna email him.
That's nice of her.
Yeah, she said that
But
she
the onus is on you to give.
I know, but it was nice, like, she was like, I will email him right now, so I'm speaking to you.
That's nice. But if you would just follow up with Ms.
I will.
Macaroni.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just
I've
don't
been
want
on
you to-
this, she, that knows, I've been on
We
it.
don't want you to start digging a hole and then have a plow.
I
You
know.
know what I mean? And I must admit, when I visited the site, I was so happy to see 4 bikes out front, a little basketball court out back, what others?
Trampoline,
Trampolines.
the
So-
water slide.
Water slide. I mean, you know, it's just like, I miss seeing children outside playing and riding their bikes and going down the street. They're all in the basement doing this.
Not my kids.
And I saw your house and I saw your yard and I'm like, these are good parents because they got these
That's
kids.
why I'm here.
They got these kids outside doing stuff that's more than thumb exercises. So,
Yeah, I'm a teacher, so I spend the whole summer in the backyard.
yeah.
So like we can't travel as so much, big travel is a heck.
Yeah, both of my sons
With
are
the little
teachers.
ones.
So I get it. It was very cool to see all that and know that the kids are not just sitting on their keisters doing nothing. They're out there having a good time,
Yep.
living life and enjoying life.
Yeah, if you drive by Davis, you will see them, neighbors, Maria's son, they're all, you don't see that in other parts of town.
That's what I'm saying. I miss it. I mean, when my kids were little, when I was little, I left the house at 8 o'clock in the morning. I came home for supper, and they were out there waiting for me to get done supper to go back out and play again. You know what I mean? That's how I grew up. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for your time.
You are welcome. Are there any questions for the applicant or the professionals? Mr. Rowan? Oh, I'm sorry. I'd like to open the meeting up to the public. Anyone from the public wishing to speak on this application and this application only, please come to the microphone, state your name and address, and be heard, please.
Marie Panzarella, 171 Pine. I'm at the corner of Davis and Pine. I'm a resident. So what you said, everything you said, these are also huge volunteers in town. She actually called me as a friend and said, we're considering moving. And I lost my mind. She said, it's either we get an in-ground pool or we have to move. So here we are. Thank you all. Because these are assets. And I may have to have 9 kids. So when I tell you and the one son, only one of the 9 recently got married and moved out. The youngest is 2. The oldest one who moved out is also an assistant coach to our patio.
All right.
So basketball, soccer, keep them in town. Their house, as you can see, is maintained.
I was here.
And we like to keep people in town who improve the value. And the neighbors. So, thank you all.
Very welcome, Maria, thank you.
I'm not lying, though. Thank you.
Any other questions for the applicant or the professionals?
See no one else from the public wishing to speak on this matter, I make a motion to close the public portion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Ockley, seconded by Mr. Vanella. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Mr. Rowan?
Okay, this is an application for a bulk variance to permit a maximum coverage, a proposed impervious coverage of 35.5%, where our ordinance has a maximum of 35%. The reason this is required is because the applicant intends to install an in-ground pool at their home. As part of any approval, the board has the right to set forth certain conditions of the approval. The conditions will be that the applicant shall comply with all the comments contained in the review letter prepared by Mr. Bott, 1 through 7, and also as a condition that any excess soil removed as a result of the excavation required for the construction of the pool will be removed from the site, so it will not change the existing grade of the property. So we just need a motion to approve.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve as read.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Mr. Ockley and Mr. Buckheim?
Yes.
And we have roll call, please.
Ms. Kleehammer?
Yes.
Mr. Alderly?
Yes.
Ms. Gushen?
Yes.
Mr. Buckheim?
Yes.
Mr. Vanilla?
Yes.
Ms. Farmer?
Yes.
Mr. Rosen?
Yes.
And Mr. Shapiro?
Yes.
Congratulations. I guess when you take the whole family out, you got the Tahoe and the van, right? I saw them both in the driveway. If you got 9 plus the 2 of you. All right, good luck, guys. Enjoy it. All right, at this point in time, we have one more matter of business. I'm going to ask you just to have a seat in the audience, because you will not be able to vote on that application.
Madam Chair, we'll be sitting as the zoning board this evening, and this is only for completeness only.
Yep.
For the application of Walter R. Earl, Runnemede LLC, 1201 North Blackford Pike. I believe, Ms. Burke, you're the first alternate,
Yes.
so you'll be voting on this application for completeness and non-completeness. Right? 1, 2. No, we have.
No,
We have 7.
Oh, yeah, she can vote, yeah, but that's right, because we're not voting on the variance.
No variance, so I'm
okay.
sorry.
We don't-
We have 7?
We don't need Sharon to vote.
5, 6, 7, never mind.
No problem.
Well, you should only call the roll on the 7 voting members, Madam Secretary. So we refer the board to our May 21st, 2026 review. We indicated all the submission items that were provided as part of the application materials. Then we provided the project summary, which is for use variance and preliminary and final major site plan review of proposed improvements to the existing asphalt production facility located on the subject properties listed. We also reference several other resolutions of prior approvals, and then we go on to completeness on page 6 of 8. There are several items where the applicant has requested waivers. We specifically object to several of the waivers. The first one is location and design of any off-street parking and loading areas, as contained in item number 4. Also, item number 5, the applicant has indicated that the requirement for submission of buildings of 2 or more stories include floor plans and other information. We recommend that that waiver not be granted, and the applicant provide full plans for all the proposed buildings and structures. Also on page 7, for buildings exceeding 48 feet in height, a sketch indicating graphically locations of all other existing buildings within 200 feet. The applicant has indicated this requirement is not applicable. We do not recommend a waiver. The applicant shall provide the required information for all proposed buildings and structures. And then item number 9, this is in our checklist. Such other information or data as may be required by the Joint Planning Zoning Board of Adjustment in order to determine the details of the site plans are according to the standards of our ordinance. Waiver not recommended. Numerous improvements have been made to the site that were not part of the previous approvals. The applicant shall provide detailed plans demonstrating the improvements that were made to the site following the most recent approval by the board, which was several years ago, as well as graphic representation of all processing equipment in plan and elevation. In addition, we provided several other guidance comments to the applicant that we would hope that they address in terms of the revised submission for completeness. But based on our May 21st, 2026, we recommend that the application be deemed incomplete at this time.
Mr. Rowan?
I would suggest I would suggest that the application be deemed incomplete in accordance with our May 21st, 2026 correspondence.
And I don't think we do not have to open that up to the
No,
public.
you do not.
So the board just has to make a determination based on the recommendations of our engineer, Mr. Bob, that the application is not complete. Make a motion to call the board to vote on it. Thereafter, I guess the decision of the board would be made through your office to their engineer, their applicant, or?
No, so the resolutions of with the vote of the board today, the application would be deemed incomplete. The time for time of approval is paused.
Okay,
Until
right.
such time as a complete application is before us. So it's very important that we go through this process. We have 45 days of the municipal land use law to deem an application complete or incomplete. If we don't act, it's automatically considered as being complete.
Yep.
We just want to be, the
Correct.
vote here would pause the application and the time of decision required until such time as a complete application is before us.
So will this require a resolution to be memorialized at the next meeting?
I would suggest, yes.
Okay, all right, then.
So I'm going to entertain a motion to approve the resolution to deem this application incomplete.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Opperly?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Wozak. May we have roll call, please?
Ms. Kleehammer?
Yes.
Mr. Albertly?
Yes.
Ms. Fusion? Yes. Mr. Buckeye?
Yes.
Mr. Vanella?
Yes.
Ms. Farmer?
Yes.
Mr. Wozak?
Yes.
Mr. Shapiro?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
He's in detention. Okay, thank you very much. At this point in time, I'd like to open up the meeting to the public. Anyone from the public wishing to speak on any matter whatsoever, please come up to the microphone, state your name and address, and be heard.
See no public wishes to speak this time, I'll make the motion to close the public portion.
Motion by Mr. Ockley, seconded by Mr. Vanella. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn at 7:33.
I'll make the motion.
Seconded.
Mr. Ockley and Mr. Buckeye, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. I want to wish all of my cohorts here a happy Father's Day. God bless you all.